Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the Weirdo Watchlist Podcast. I am the host, Mikey, and that is the co-host with the co-most, Sam.
Hi.
Welcome back. Have you listened to... Do you know, like, how the intro actually goes? Because I see you in the preview just stringing along blindly.
No, I'm just, yeah, I hear nothing. Is it the same as you did like 2 episodes ago?
Yeah, it's still the same. I haven't changed it.
From Trauma or whatever?
Yeah.
Then yes, I know what it is. I don't even think about it. I'm just dancing to nothing. I'm not even thinking about
You're
what
like
it is.
orchestrating it. You're like, what's his name? Bradley Cooper.
Love that guy. He didn't win the Oscar for that, did he?
No, that was the same year Oppenheimer came out, so he had no shot at winning.
That's right. No shot.
I think he was like number 3 behind Paul Giamatti also.
Oh yeah, what a good year.
Yeah, solid year. Good years ever since, I think. Since 2022.
Honestly.
Good years continuous.
I agree. This year's been fantastic.
This year's been way better, though.
Way good. Way good. Speaking of, did you watch the Charts with Dan that I sent you?
I did! I put it on like 1.5 speed because it was an hour long, but...
Yeah, he goes through a lot of stuff.
It's just a stat reading the whole time.
And he reads every single one. He has a top 10. He's gonna read the whole thing. I love it. It's good. It's good, like going to sleep show shit.
Honestly,
anyway,
yeah. If I were to watch that weekly, I feel like I would know more stuff.
Yeah, it's a great show. Anyway, this week, like he reported, huge box office numbers because obviously Spider-Man Brand New Day came out and is
the biggest movie ever. Yeah, it's like the biggest opening for any movie, like barely beating Endgame.
Yeah, and which is nuts.
Yeah, just only crushing box office records.
Nuts.
On top of the Odyssey, the Odyssey still having like incredible legs. I went to a Monday showing in IMAX and it was sold out.
I'm going to a Monday showing this coming Monday.
Oh,
that's it, the big one down where you're about.
The Lakeville.
Yes, I didn't want to say it just in case you didn't want me to say it, but yeah, that's
it's
I'm
not.
going there on Monday.
I mean, it's not my. I don't give a shit. It's not my regular theater.
Okay, word. I've actually never been to the IMAX there. Obviously, Burnsville, I went to. Of course.
Yeah, it did just open up like for Avatar, so it's a nice IMAX. I think I still prefer the Southdale Center, the AMC IMAX there, just because I think they have better projectors and better tech. My running theory is they just took the IMAX projectors from Burnsville after that theater shut down and just moved them down the highway to where Lakeville's at.
That makes sense.
That's cheaper transportation. Yeah, that was still good equipment, I think. It was good equipment. I saw like Fantastic Four like the week before that theater shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Fan 4 stick or whatever?
No, the new one with Pedro Pascal. The Marvel one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Burnsville was still open during that one?
Yeah. It closed like right after that movie came out. That was the last movie
I thought it was years ago. I thought it was like
no.
5 years ago. Okay.
I mean, maybe in our hearts I was going to say when they fired me, but they offered me a job back and I said no. They offered me like operations manager, which is like a step below general manager, and I thought like, why?
Damn, dude.
I guess I was too good at my job.
I had a couple movie theater jobs, and each time, like, the higher up you get in the movie theater management, the worse the job is. I tell you that much.
I think about like the good times I've had working at like a movie theater, all the friends I've made, all the cool things I got to do and watch.
Yeah.
But the managing part sucked. I never want to go back to that.
As far as job-wise go, all the good times were just concessions and, like, easy shit. Anything, like, with responsibility ruins the fun time. It ruins the magic of the theater.
Well, when you get the responsibility, then you get to stay in the theater at 2 a.m. and watch stuff on the projectors.
God, that was nice.
Just burn out those those bulbs.
I know, incredible.
I think
just
one day
kids with no supervision. We were adult children with no supervision.
Keys. I wasn't even like old enough to drink when they made me a manager. I think I was like freshman in college, and I was a manager with keys to the building.
Damn, dude.
I think
we didn't know how good we had it.
Yeah, I think they checked the bulb hours on they changed out all the bulbs so they're all like around the same time, and then they checked like the theater we used to like put in Blu-rays, and those bulb hours were astronomically high in comparison.
Yeah. God, worth it though. That's the type of benefits that you should give your employees.
Yeah.
That's why I want to work. If they openly said like, yeah, you can kind of just use a theater, somewhat to your own discretion, I would go work at any theater. You know what I mean? Like, if that was a perk of the job that they allowed, I'm in. I'll work it for minimum wage. That's all I can. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't do
good
minimum
times
wage
though.
because that's $7.
Yeah, okay, I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah, I don't remember what like a Minnesota state minimum wage is, but national it's like $7 still.
Damn. I'll stay with my job, I suppose.
Yeah, we're doomed. 28 years old and doomed. Let's talk about movies. What have you seen lately?
This go around. Okay, what have I seen? Let's talk about Spider-Man first, I guess. Did you see Spider-Man?
We both have seen Spider-Man. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay. It seems like everybody saw Spider-Man.
Everybody on planet Earth.
That's how they had to break the record. They had to get everybody to go.
Yeah.
Did you like it? I thought it was just fine. I guess I wasn't super blown away, but I had a good time. So
I had an above average time at the Marvel movie. I think it is the best Tom Holland has done as Spider-Man, and it's the best Spider-Man has been, definitely, and in the MCU, and like I think since like Into the Spider-Verse came out, like this is like the best Spider-Man has felt. But sitting on it for about a week, I get some of like the very like few criticisms I've heard. Like again, everybody's just like blowing their dicks off about this movie. And I, as much as I did also really enjoy it, it is weird how, like, all this growth for Spider-Man and Tom Holland and this character is only in service to setting up the X-Men.
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah, the twist. I don't even think we have to shy away from the twist. I think everybody kind of knows, but who the villain is.
Yeah, it's Jean Grey, played by Stranger Things.
Yeah. And she's great, by the way.
I thought she was average in the movie. I was not blown away by her performance. I thought it was like mid. I felt like I could tell she was from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you got like Tom like crushing it, Zendaya in the movie, and John Bernthal just having the best time I think he's ever had on any project, Sadie Sink like sinks lower in my character ranking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See my issues. Some of my issues. One of them is the Punisher. I didn't like it at all.
Really?
I thought it was not. It did not do it for me. It wasn't. I mean, I loved the Hulk scene.
Yeah.
I loved seeing the Hulk just be the Hulk. That was sick. But like, I felt like his presence really took me out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know why he was there so much. I was fine,
like,
I guess.
I was like, leading up to it, I was thinking too, like, it feels like we have like an actual Spider-Man movie that's not like focused on the so much of the MCU, like, and I was saying that as all of the trailers have only been like the Hulk's in the movie, the Punisher's in the movie.
Yeah.
These characters are all in the movie. It's still like obviously at the MCU, but and like I still got like that feeling like, well, like actually watching it. But again, like, it's still very much in service to its universe. But to the movie's credit, I am going to stand on this ground. I did like that the Glupshido MCU characters actually, like, thematically connected to Spider-Man, right? Because, like, Punisher, like, is, like, isolating himself because of his, like, issues. And Spider-Man was, like, gonna go down that route. And Punisher's a bad example of doing that. You got the Hulk, like, Bruce Banner, I should say, locking away his Hulk stuff behind, like, machines, which Peter is looking to do, and that's bad because now Banner's, like, scared of himself. You got Florence Pugh showing up who's like also dealt with like loneliness issues in the Thunderbolts, and then figured that stuff out. So she's got like the moral high ground.
That's the one that felt pretty forced to me.
It did
That's when
feel
it
like
was
the
a
most,
little
yeah.
bit, a little bit too like, all right, MCU's really creeping in, like,
Yeah.
because I think everybody can agree this movie's like directed pretty, like, more interesting than a lot of MCU movies.
Yeah.
It really came through, but some of the MCU stuff still was there. I think I wrote that in my thing. Like, the MCU gloss over wasn't as bad for this
Yeah.
movie, but not nearly as bad.
It's
But stuff
shot.
like when Florence Pugh would come in, I'm just like, all right, like,
Yeah. It's shot
you're
like a
taking me out
real
of the
movie, but then again, yeah, you do see like Florence Pugh sitting in like the bluest possible water.
yeah. Oh, and the practical suit was so good.
I'd
So
say,
good.
yeah, that's why it feels like so good, like seeing it happen, especially when he's doing like classic web slinging, like roping up bad dudes and goons and
Yeah.
bank robbers. You know, it feels like I'm playing the video game, which is like
A lot. It felt like the video. It felt a lot. There was
yeah,
a lot of influence from the video game and
yeah,
from even Spider-Verse. I mean, you could feel the cartooniness. You can feel just like this overwhelming like Spider-Man-ness of it all.
yeah,
Like taking all of the different projects into consideration somewhat, but yet still obviously being a Tom Holland
yeah.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean it was definitely good, and I like a lot of it. It was just like something just felt a little off for me.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know.
like the main like plot with it being like Jean Grey. That's the most. It feels off for me too, where it's
Yeah,
like we're getting again all this great character stuff, the best Marvel like the MCU has done with Spider-Man this entire time, and it's not he's not fighting a Spider-Man villain. He's fighting a future X-Men that we're gonna see in the future.
right.
You know, it's like you
Yeah,
could like have Spider-Man's got like one of the better rogues gallery of villains in comics. So many characters you got. Big Wheel, you got Doc Ock, all of them. And then you choose, and
yeah,
then it's like let's set up the X-Men. So that's like my biggest issue. But I still found myself like far more invested in it than any recent MCU movie like since Guardians 3.
yeah. This one was like, I mean, better than Thunderbolts, but it was like
Yeah.
Thunderbolts esque. You know, it was like
Yeah.
it's pretty good, pretty good. And watching Tom Holland is a treat at all times. I
Yeah.
mean, he's fantastic as Peter Parker, as Spider-Man. He's so good. I don't know if you read my review, but there was a woman
A girl, lady,
behind me,
woman, yeah.
just talking, just dialogue, and she was like, "Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him so much." I'm like, "Yo, you don't need to say all the time. Oh my God, we all love him. We all like. You don't need to tell your friend.
Yeah.
I don't even know who she was talking to. She don't even know
Just
she was talking to. Just narrating her
outwardly
thoughts out
expressing
loud.
her feelings, yeah.
Ugh, I had to move. I had to move seats.
You
Didn't
can't
even
do
look
that.
back
They're
at her. I
assigned
just
seats, man. The seats are assigned. You can't move.
I found I found some empty ones. Don't worry, nobody get me. I think I
How'd you
think
find
probably
empty ones? The movie's been sold out for a week.
I went on a Monday.
Oh.
It wasn't too.
My coworker went like at an 8 a.m. showing for this movie, and he doesn't even
Really?
care about fucking Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But you know what he told me? He told me he got home like at 11:15 in the morning on a Saturday and felt great about it. He got to sit through
Oh, yeah.
a 2.5 hour movie and was home before lunch.
Yeah, I didn't know it was 2.5 hours either.
Yeah,
I was.
no,
It felt long.
I think it's the longest of the Spider-Mans.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that was okay. 3 out of 5 for me. It was it was a good time, and I think it probably is as good as the other ones. But I also don't really rewatch the Spider-Man movies.
I haven't
super
I
often.
haven't rewatched them since No Way Home, but No Way Home 3 minutes longer than this one, by the way. So I was wrong about my Spider-Man fact.
I suppose that would be a longer one.
Yeah, but I mean, comparing it to the other Spider-Man movies, right? At least in the MCU, I still like Homecoming a lot. I think that would be its only competition because, like, I don't give two shits about Far From Home, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, that's a movie I'm okay watching, but it sparks nothing out of me when I think about it, like, after I turn it off. And then No Way Home, I just think is not gonna be good outside of the movie theater, because like all like the pause for applause breaks. There's a lot of like silent moments after Tom, or I almost said Tom Holland. He's the lead. After like fucking who shows up in this movie? Tobey Maguire. Yeah, if he shows up,
yeah,
the movie takes a second so people can clap. And it felt having that not happen in this movie too. Something funny did happen after like credits started rolling. I know, like, I think this did. I don't know if this happened at your screening, but for the Odyssey, when credits hit and it said like directed by Christopher Nolan, was there an applause?
No.
No. Okay. Because both times I've seen the Odyssey, there was applause at the end of the movie. And for Spider-Man, one guy tried to get everybody to clap. He gave like a quick little like, and then stopped when nobody joined him. Tried again a couple times.
It doesn't really end with a clapping kind of moment.
No, it doesn't leave you like fucking shaking like the closing shot of the Odyssey with you know like the horse on fire. Matt Damon's looking up at it, the music's swelling, and then boom, the Odyssey. This one just ends with like another fucking like early fucking like 80s like pop punk song or whatever. I know they've been using the Ramones and like that era of like music for like the other ones. I don't remember what they did for this one.
Me either. Yeah, I liked that the movie started also very low. You know what I mean? I started kind of on a very somber note. And I liked that. It brought you in very gently.
Because it's been like 5 years since the last like MCU Spider-Man. So like it is like definitely like an earned like a not like a recap, but like this is the situation. Let's get it going, and then boom bap bap. I'm Spider-Man. Thwip thwap. I'm cracking jokes. Maybe I've got a Brooklyn accent when I'm talking to Punisher. You know.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. He was using it with the. I did not like the cop either. The commissioner lady with the kids. I don't know. I couldn't. Did not sound. It looked like she wanted to like. She like admired Spider-Man so much, and like her big puppy eyes every time she talked to or talked, about Spider-Man. I'm like, this is weird. This is just goofy.
Yeah, I don't know if she's from the comics or not, because I know, like, in the game at least, there's, like, an officer you talk to, so I think it's, like, that sort of thing, where it's, like...
Sure.
But it's not Batman and Jim Gordon, Nothing crazy is ever going on. It's just, I hear about the bank robbery, say hi to your kids, like, I don't think Batman ever said that to Commissioner Gordon one night.
Yeah, him having, like, a phone relationship with the police commissioner lady is weird. But I don't even remember why I brought her up.
You just said you didn't like her.
Okay.
Just flat statement. Nancy. Yeah, negative Nancy over here. You hate the movie so much.
Yeah, that was fine. That was fine. Did you watch anything else? You watch anything else in theaters?
I didn't see anything else in theaters, but I did watch Wuthering Heights after all this time. It's been on HBO for a while. I've been wanting to get to it because I feel like it's one I'll have to see by the end of the year.
Why is that? Why do you feel
just because like it's just like one of the bigger movies that came out like first chunk of the year. Like Emerald Fennell is a director that has a presence currently among the new chunk of like directors we have operating. Sure. Margot Robbie's in it, and it felt like one of those big creative swings that could go any direction. Where it's just like they gave someone... I
heard what direction it went, so I wasn't interested.
Oh, it was a smut direction. Yeah, it was crazy. I enjoyed it.
Well, that's good.
It's hard for me to hate a movie that does have, like, where they did just like let the director loose with a bunch of cash. That's what this is, you know. Emerald Fennell's gun. Like what the thing is. I remember seeing Promising Young Woman in theaters, and I remember thinking it was good. But I think if I rewatch that, it's gonna feel like very like dated because it's like 2020's like men are bad type movie without any like nuance or depth beyond just like men suck.
Yeah.
And like it's gonna feel very 2020 about it. So that's why I'm like worried to rewatch it.
I love that movie.
Yeah, again, I enjoyed it when I saw it too, but again, I don't know how well it's gonna hold up in that regard. Saltburn, Saltburn, I didn't like. There's stuff I liked. Again, like Emerald Fennell, like knows how to make a picture look good.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I liked about the movie. It looks good, but again, all just like surface level, like you know, like here's like a like fan cam of all the pretty shots from the movie type cinematography. Again, it still looked great, but surface level at that. And then I also thought the whole like eat the rich angle it wanted to go to was also very bad because Barry Keoghan's character is just straight up the bad guy at the end of the movie, and it doesn't make a case on why we should also hate the rich people we want to like cheer for their downfall for.
Yeah.
And I just hated how popular it was too. That made me bitter about it too. Just like everybody saying it was like so fucking good.
Oh really?
Yeah, that it annoyed me a little bit.
Care. I watched it. It was definitely buzzy for sure.
Yeah.
And it was.
It's just like shocking to be shocking a little bit too at times.
It almost feels like it's gonna do something, say something, but then it just never comes together.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, I just watched cum licking in the bathtub.
Yeah.
That's it. I got nothing out of that besides shock.
Yeah. But then Wuthering Heights comes out. That makes a lot of money, and cements Emerald Fennell as someone who is going to get movies made, whether I like it or not. And just seeing like the trailers and like the promotion for it made me kind of think like, am I gonna mess with this? Is this gonna like win me over on having to like see everything this woman puts out? And it honestly is. The movie won me over. I wasn't like into the smuttiness of it, but there's like a drama around everything and a showmanship and like the presentation of it all feels so over the top but so into itself. I just couldn't help but kind of enjoy it a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I think now like Emerald Fennell is someone I have to see all of their new stuff.
I definitely am interested in seeing what she does in the future. I hope like, it's less big studio stuff, because if this one like just from like the marketing movie, and
this movie costs a lot of money.
Like she has a vision, and I feel like it's getting lost in a studio. She's being less creative, less. I don't know.
I mean, with this one, like Margot Robbie moves in with a guy, and he says like, "I painted the walls to match your flesh." There's a lot of flesh stuff going on with this movie. Like this movie gets like the MILF crowd like hot and bothered. It's like a 50 Shades of Grey type situation like with this movie, except like elevated with like kind of insane production value. Like the production quality on this movie is honestly pretty stunning. And
yes, imagine, I suppose it would be. Yeah.
I was into it. I was pretty into it throughout. It definitely feels long though. It's like it pushes like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's a long movie, but
lots of movies about sex lately. I swear. I went to a mystery movie. It was 2 weeks ago almost now. I don't even know, but I saw the One Night Only movie that we were talking about.
I thought you were going to talk about I Want Your Sex, the other sex movie.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up both of them because lots of sex movies. So Wuthering Heights fits right in. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But One Night Only. You know what that is? It's like a rom-com. It's like The Purge rules, but it's for sex. You can only have premarital sex 1 day a
Yeah,
year.
they don't explain that in the trailer. They just say this is the one night you can do what you want, and everybody's just like trying to hook up. And the whole time I'm thinking like, is sex illegal in this movie? Is that what they're doing? And
Exactly.
they never like say
And they
this is the
never
purge in the movie.
really, they really don't get to. They don't try to explain it. Like people have like this like biometric thing like implanted in them, and it knows if they have
Okay.
sex. Like it's a total, but like it's not like everyone's living under like a fascist regime, but obviously they are. But like they're not
If
acting
they
like
can't
it.
get their rocks off, you know.
It's just like this is just how this universe for the movie is, and it's just you have to just go with so many things, and it's asking you to just look the other way on so much, like just this high concept shit. Just go with it. Just know that it's illegal. Shut up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's doing that type of thing, and it's not as romantic as like the trailer, with the whole pizza making. You know that whole. You remember this trailer
Yeah.
where they're making the pizza and there's all this
They're
tension? I
cooking
was
the
like, this looks
pizza.
like it
Yeah.
could be very romantic, and no, it does not really play up. It plays more like uh, a goofy like book smart or super bad, like
Okay.
the one night out and it's going to be a crazy night and we're going to go here and go to a party over here and there's going to be drama and it's going to be there, it's like a whole adventure through the city. And eh, I don't have a whole lot to say about it, to be honest with you, because it's just
Sure.
meh.
I think that's a
It,
lot of people's reactions too.
yeah, and it was a mystery movie, and I was just like, oh, I'm happy I get to see it, and it kept me entertained enough, but like I don't really care. I wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend it. I just,
It's like that's like the only time you would have seen it anyway,
yeah,
is if you
and
were
like
forced to.
so many sex movies, and it's whatever. And then I went and saw I Want Your Sex, not the same day or anything, but I Want Your Sex. Just saw that a couple days ago.
Yeah.
That's also very sexual, obviously.
Yeah.
God, I loved it though. I loved it. I love Olivia Wilde. She's been killing it this year with the other sex movie that
Yeah,
she's.
she's like been like gone for a while, I think, since like what was it? Like Don't Worry Darling like fucking like
Yeah.
tanked. Like I feel like I hadn't like heard from her since then, and then she drops the invite out of nowhere, and now I Want Your Sex is coming out.
Right. Yeah, it was really good. I don't even know what I want to say about it. It's very sexual, uh, but like not in definitely not in a Wuthering Heights type of way.
Yeah, it doesn't feel
Uh,
smutty.
yeah. It's just like
It's like R-rated comedy sex,
yeah,
like 40-year-old
yeah.
virgin sex. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I don't know.
yeah. But it's good. It was good. You didn't watch it? I thought
No,
maybe you said you were gonna potentially watch it.
I definitely wanted to. I didn't get out to it. I'll catch it
Gotcha.
though. Okay, I'll catch it later, especially since it's the same director as another movie we'll talk about later. After what other sex movies have you seen?
I think that might be. Is that it for me? Let me see. I
Oh,
watched Maddie's Secret.
I will say before we segue to that, I thought your Letterboxd review was very funny. It's
Of
like
what?
the of I Want Your Sex.
Oh,
It's just
was
like not
being
even
horny
like
at first.
the move like the review you left itself. It was like the comment you left because I like just was like out walking the dog and I saw your review on that. I read it.
I'm a virgin.
And then I saw the one comment. I was like, "Who commented?" And it was just you saying that you're a virgin. That made me laugh. Just like
Yeah.
the action of having to swipe to see that comment you left for yourself.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I definitely watched this movie by myself in a theater by myself. Like no one else was there. Just me and this sex movie.
My wife showed me the trailer
Uh,
for that, and just like you see this trailer for this movie, I Want Your Sex. It's so fucking weird. They're just having sex the whole time, and I watched it and I enjoyed it a lot. It looked like a very fun movie, and I was like, it looks fun.
It is. It is.
Ah.
It's It's great. It's a nice little contained story. It starts when this guy gets a job for Olivia Wilde's character.
Yeah.
Gets a job for her, and then probably 2-3 weeks later is like the climax of the movie, and it's like all kind of contained and nice, and it's fun. It's fun. And Greg Araki, is that how you say it?
Araki, yeah.
Araki. You know what? I tried to search it the other day and I said Arrakis, and that's from Dune. But that guy writes and directs these movies, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking good stuff. Good stuff. I like him. I'm a new fan. I even posted that I was going to see I Want Your Sex, directed by Araki, right? And somebody, a friend of mine, reached out. He goes, "Is that the guy who did Mysterious Skin?" And I'm like, "Oh, I did not think this was going to be a name that any of my friends knew, but one of my friends knew the director."
Yeah,
so
no,
obviously
he's a big deal
well.
director in like the indie scene in the '90s. Like the whole like
yeah.
New queer cinema movement is like his like responsibility.
Nice. Well, good. Yeah, I don't know. I loved it. It was fun.
And
what
then,
else?
Um.
Oh, I said Maddie's Secret.
Yeah,
That's
Maddie's
right.
Secret. Yeah, if you want to get to
do you know what that is?
No.
I didn't know much about it, but it's directed by a guy named John Early, and he plays the titular character of Maddie, and it's not played up for laughs. Like it's a guy playing there. So at first I was confused. I was like, is this like a story about a trans woman? Nope. I think it's just a guy playing a girl. But it's like done with such care, and it's like walking a very thin, fine line of being
Yeah.
like a very funny movie, because John Early's playing this character as this like perfect girl, and oh my, I could not stop like just smiling ear to ear watching this performance. It's so funny to me. And then also it's like a very, very serious movie about food addiction, purging, things like that.
Eating disorder.
Yeah, and that's Maddie's. Yeah, eating disorders. Thank you. That's what Maddie's Secret is, right? And it takes it very seriously, and like yet continues to be funny where it needs to be funny, but never like just like, isn't it funny that a guy's playing this girl? Isn't that funny? Like it never does that. And the way that it toes that line, and it is this weird surrealist like type of movie. Oh man, just watch the trailer. I watched the trailer first 30 seconds. I was like, I'm sold. It's like, I've been thinking about it for like 2 weeks now, that I've a week and a half or something like that. Every movie that I see, I was like, wasn't as good as Maddie's Secret. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It seems kind of low budget, whatever, not like a huge thing, but
okay, yeah, I'll check it out.
very impressed.
I will say, I was like looking at the cast, and I see Connor O'Malley, and that has me very scared.
I was so surprised when he showed up, and he's just playing a very Connor O'Malley role.
Yeah, that's what worries
like,
me. The guy does like like psychopath comedy, I think.
Yeah.
I fucking watched his like stand-up solutions bit.
Oh yeah.
I'll call it. Fucking hilarious stuff, by the way. Again, he's just going all in at 110% for an hour straight. And he's like doing like this bit. He's like pitching like a new AI technology to do stand-up, and like the amount of things that fucking happen.
I'll have to watch
it. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I fucking highly recommend it. It's so fucking funny. And kind of unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Like
yeah, so he's in it. I'd watch it. He's good. He's funny.
All
right. Have you watched anything else besides the movie of the week?
No, that was it. That's all the important stuff. Transformers 2, I guess, but
that's like, important.
It is important because on rewatch I did kind of enjoy it.
Good.
I used to think it was like one of like bottom worst movies ever, like in 2017.
Transformers 2?
Yeah. I was always just a big hater on it, but You know, like
There's
again,
much
like
worse Transformers movies, that's for sure.
yeah, understandably so. Like with Transformers 2 also like being terrible. But I rewatched it and I was like, this is just unhinged Michael Bay playing with Transformers. The first Transformers he did felt very safe. He was kind of like on a leash a little bit. There's still like, like some stuff that bled through. Can't contain the Bayhem completely, but Transformers 2, they just like let him loose. And it's kind of an incredible thing to watch happen, especially with a children's property that just does not do any character any sort of like justice. It's fucking hilarious. And those movies just have more personality than any of the new Transformers stuff anyway, I think.
God damn, the movies are just like, if you take a glass, like water it down, then you like every movie, it's more watered down bullshit.
We've tasted Michael Bay in these with this property before. Why not give that back?
Give it back.
The one beef I have, the one fucking thing I still am not over with them like not letting Michael Bay do a sixth one. He ends the fifth movie by revealing that planet Earth is the Transformer Unicron. Which is like, which I think is like the Thanos of Transformers. He is a planet-sized Transformer, but the movie ends with him revealing that planet Earth is Unicron. How are they gonna fix that issue? That's what I want to see happen. It's the same thing with Jurassic World Dominion, where the previous movie ended with dinosaurs on planet Earth all over the place. How do we solve that issue? It's a corner they've written themselves so far into. You gotta let them figure it out. You can't just abandon it.
Gotta give it to us.
That's pussy shit.
Promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nowhere.
Let's talk about Nowhere. Greg
Arrakis. Yeah.
Arrakis. 1997. Is this his first movie?
No.
Do you know that?
This is the third movie in his Doom trilogy.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought this might have been a debut, which I was going to be super impressed, but I'm still impressed regardless. Nowhere. I loved it. Did you love it?
I really fucking enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say loved.
Yeah.
But this movie definitely hit a lot of chords that I'm still trying to figure out.
Yeah.
This movie has like such like not only like a nihilistic view, but like nihilism through like a youthful look at everything, where like everything does just suck and there's no sight of it getting better, and maybe we just gotta deal with it. I feel that way anytime I like wake up in the morning and like open Twitter for the first time and see some bullshit headline.
I hate Twitter, and we know this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I still like found myself completely enamored by everything that was happening. Like I watched it late last night, and I like was just not like swept away, but kind of like carried away with it. Like a tide came in and just drifted me off as I'm like following all these characters like through not like a dystopian LA, but just an LA that has no rules for them to follow.
Yeah.
And like everybody's just kind of a little bit miserable, and they're all like hiding it, except for Dark. And it was like, it's just sitting with it like all day today, and I was like, I just have to rewatch it. And I rewatched it again today. It was the first time in a long time I went back and rewatched a movie I'd just seen for the first time.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't something like The Odyssey or like Avatar 2, where I know I'm gonna see it consecutive times in a short span, you know?
Yeah.
Like Odyssey comes out, you're seeing that at least twice.
Right.
But I did like it for a movie like Nowhere to have that on me. I haven't felt that in a long time.
I feel like a second viewing will be very helpful. It's pretty overstuffed with characters and subplots.
There's so many characters. Yeah, it
so
balances
many,
around.
and I like that. I feel like I like it,
especially because they do like converge.
They do, like, and they're all they're all connected. It's a big everyone's a brother or sister, and there's twins. Like there's all of this interconnection shit. Maybe a little bit too much because, let's, for example, the younger brother who has the girlfriend and they're looking for the party and ends up following those like cross-dressing muscle guys towards the party. Like that whole like subplot was like just okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of this could have been trimmed down, but like I feel like maybe some of that's kind of part of it. I feel like you're following everything even if it doesn't matter. You're getting the whole snapshot. And the movie does not overstay its welcome. It's a nice less than 90 minutes, I think
it's
it was even.
80 minutes. Yeah.
Fucking beautiful. It flew right by, I think, and was just fun. It felt like an episode of a TV show. And you got all of the characters and an alien lizard.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like where to even like properly start, but I guess we just like start with like Dark, who like to me sounds like he's like pretending to be, you know, like Keanu Reeves. He's like a very like depressed youth Keanu Reeves who's like, my name's Dark, like absence of light. Yeah. And it's also just like the way like dialogue is also written too, just also feels like so singularly unique, kind of in the same way like Pink Flamingos' dialogue felt, but just on like two separate areas though.
Yeah, I like how they would say words incorrectly. A couple different characters did that. I noticed they would
like what did Dark say, like prominently or something? It was something like that.
Premonition. I think it was premonition.
Oh yeah, premonition or something like that.
Yeah. Wow, what was I gonna say?
Premonition, maybe.
Oh, so Dark. I liked that these characters are like not even close to like fitting in. Just like, oh, here's a bisexual woman and she'll have sex with everybody. Like, yeah, there is that, and then there's Dark, who is obviously trying, mostly into monogamy, wants to be with one person, but also doesn't really understand that they're gay because they love, bisexual, obviously, because they love this one woman, but they're obviously gay and they're dealing with that, with
Montgomery.
Thank you, Montgomery, who I don't even know. Like some of it felt like it was so metaphorical, like this whole, especially with the alien shit, like what am I seeing that Dark is imagining and what am I seeing that is real? You know what I mean? So much imagination, especially with like the set design and the way everything is just aesthetically like laid out. A lot of it is kind of dreamlike and almost takes out of, especially Dark's room.
Dark's
with
room,
the way the window is. Is that a set thing, or is that actually how he set up his interesting ass room?
Or
every room
is that supposed to be outside? Yeah, I loved Bart's room, which is like the script like all over the wall and the furniture. I was like, I don't know what that text is supposed to be or mean or is like pulled from.
Yeah,
but holy shit, I feel like I'm watching that like virtual insanity video half the time with some of the rooms we're going into. The fucking like what's his name, like Jarama Kawhi. It's like the one where like all the furniture's like moving around him, the whole room's moving, but he's standing like still. It's like one of those like iconic music videos.
I'll have to watch it.
Yes, Jonathan Glazer director of Under the Skin. Fun fact for you.
Cool. The character Egg. Do you remember who that was?
Yeah.
Met the David Hasselhoff as I thought for a second.
Idol.
The teen idol. Yeah, I thought for a second they were like, is this supposed to be David Hasselhoff? Said Baywatch. But that got really dark.
That was such a quick turn when they just like a lot of the movie like revolves around like teen sex and teens having sex and doing drugs and like everybody's hopping around, everybody's like there's not a moment where a scene is not followed up by like two people just smacking lips, right?
Yeah, surf and ski.
Yeah, So like it like felt so jarring and so out of nowhere, but still like justified, I think, in like in service of like the story itself about being so like gloom and doom.
Yeah.
To have that happen where like it's just a like sexual assault taking place. You know, like movies covering topics of like like teens like fornicating and that being like the only real thing they got going on, and even then, and they're just Mel's characters are like hopping around to everybody, and Bart doesn't like that, so it's like covering so many bases, I think.
Yeah. And the double suicide, man.
Oh my! Again, another quick thing. What like the one of the itches that got scratched for me was like the like sort of like turn of the millennia existentialism feeling was like again like the nihilism like on display is like you got Bart and Egg just sitting in the rooms just like Egg just got assaulted violently. She's trying to hide from her parents, and then Bart's just like high on heroin. He's missing his nipples. His life's also just he's realizing his life is shit too now. And then they're just watching this televangelist just directly tell him like, doesn't it feel good to go straight up to heaven?
The John Ritter, too. God damn it. It was so good. I loved that. You know who that is? You watched, what was his old, he was like in his old show that I used to watch as a kid. A very like King of Queens ass show.
Three's Company.
Was he in Three's Company? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. Okay.
I didn't know if that was the one you're referencing or not.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember what he was in. I thought it was something else, but Three's Company. God, what a stud. Living with the ladies. Oh yeah, what a show. You watch that show?
No. I just looked up his IMDb.
Okay, word. Anyway, yeah, he was great. His character, I liked it especially because it was him.
Yeah.
Being so extra. I love Jesus. Oh man. But yeah, watching that and then that bringing them both to maybe a happy suicide. They're going to heaven.
Yeah, they both seem pretty miserable at the end.
Yes.
But
dead.
Yeah, but one thing that like I like kept thinking about too was like how familiar this feels with like we're all going to the World's Fair. Just like I've talked about that movie a lot too, and I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah.
But that one also kind of like touches on the same like familiar like not to say like dread or just repeat doom and despair, but that still kind of like familiar like eeriness of like things are just only going wrong and there's no like real like bright spot to look into. They like both these movies like hit that spot very like firmly, and they feel like almost kind of like companion pieces to each other. Like I'd have to rewatch Going to the World's Fair, but that one takes a very like internet angle to it, following like a girl who's like just like uploading to YouTube to nobody, and then like what's the line between her like actually thinking this and her not, and like what like those looking in can like determine for themselves too. And then with this, it feels very like like turn of the millennia. The youth already knows they're fucked.
Yeah.
Like Dark says it at like his diary entry at the end of the movie. He's like, "I'm 18 and I'm doomed."
It's like everybody knows that we're all gonna die. Might as well have sex. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe
it's just like all the drugs and the sex is just a numbing to it. You know, that's why nobody notices the alien in the kitchen. You know? That's why,
is it real?
Yeah.
Is it even real?
Yeah. Maybe it is real because Montgomery came back. He's like, I got fucking abducted. You know what happened to me today? I went to like a card shop, and a while ago, like I got like I'll show the camera. I got like an alien abduction tattoo, and the guy behind the counter said like, "Oh, you got that tattoo? Is you got a story behind that? You got abducted?" And I was like, "No, I just thought it was cool." And then he told me that he got abducted, but like his girlfriend doesn't like it when he repeats the story because it's so scary. But like, one, we're in the middle of the card shop. I don't see any women here. And two is like, this is like probably the crazier conversation, one of the crazier conversations I've had in a minute. And then he just started going off and just saying like how like bullshit it is that like everybody's just like already kind of knows that aliens are like exist and have done shit because the government does stupider and crazier shit all the time now anyway. We're numb to it. It's just like in the movie. That story had nothing to do with the movie except the alien part, and I brought it back. Connected us back into it.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Oh my goodness. What else? What else you want to say about Nowhere?
I mean, again, it is such like a singular sort of like experience of a movie. Because again, like I found it very frustrating trying to read reviews on Letterboxd because everybody's also just like very like short with it because again it does leave you not like overwhelmed but just sort of like mesmerized in the same feelings everybody else is feeling in the movie. It's has like such like kind of like an incredible effect to it where it adds like so much to like how the characters are feeling, and it's something like I rarely get to feel when seeing a new movie. Just any movie for the first time is never gonna like quite hit me like this. When I finished it last night, I was just like I had Letterboxd open and I had like a star rating like set, but I was just like, what can I say right now about this? What worked for me?
I didn't even look. Did you say anything?
I said something the second time I watched it, which is just like I've never felt this way, like wanting to rewatch something so soon.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I just had to like put my phone down and just like sit for a minute, and my wife like asked like if I was like doing okay, and I was just like, I just finished the movie and I don't know if I'm like fucked up or not. I don't know if it fucked me up or not. Like I'm just sitting with it so like right now. Like that doesn't happen for movies for me very often where I am just totally like not like befuddled or stumped, but just left wondering like again I don't want to say like what happened either, but I was just like so I guess like taken aback. I was taken back. It really just left me so like puzzled with like how I'm supposed to feel about it.
It's a very surreal.
It's very
movie.
surreal, yeah. It's so
Very
surreal,
surreal.
but feels like so familiar because again, like nothing objectively crazy is happening except for like how the movie looks, how the characters talk, and the alien stuff. I do want to talk too about like the ending, the very ending of the movie, right? Like Dark goes home for the night. He fucking was already like telling some drug dealer guys like, I had the fucking craziest day. Last 18 hours, 4 people got abducted by aliens. My friend tried to drown himself.
Somebody got beat with a tomato soup.
And then he watches that guy get murdered with a can of tomato soup.
It happens, man. It
like
happens.
he's already having it so rough and he's so like over everything, and then he just like watches some dude get murdered and he's like, nothing's going good. Everything sucks. I just want to be happy with someone. And then in comes Montgomery. And he's like, I want to be happy with someone. Let me sleep on your bed with you. Let's sleep on the bed. It's a very, like, touching and almost cathartic moment to end the movie on. And then he
dreamlike, yeah.
Yeah, and then he blows up and turns into a bug. Which is, like, already, like, such a shocking way to end the movie, too. Again, like, on what would have been the one hopeful thing to happen the whole movie. And then it just blows up in his face. And I was, like, watching a video on the movie last night, and the guy said that, like, that scene where he, like, becomes, like, where, like, starts coughing and becomes the bug, that was supposed to be an end credits scene. And the movie was supposed to end, like, happier with the two of them just in bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just forgot to put it at the, like, behind the credits and just left it at the end of the movie.
There is something at the end of the credits.
Is there really?
Yeah, about 3 seconds.
Oh, I missed it both times.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
just him. It's just Dark sitting in the bed still, and it's like a different. And then he screams. He goes, "Ah!" I think is all he does. That's it.
Okay.
But yeah, I can see if it was like made for that to be like, oh, it'd be funny if like we subverted expectations, and then it like people are like, why don't you just put that in the actual movie? That's actually pretty good. They probably just moved it up. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do all that work for the. I mean, it's a good looking bug too.
Yeah,
good looking alien bug.
Voiced by Gregor Rocky himself.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Great. What did it say? I don't remember what it said.
I think it just said like, "This sucks. I'm out of here," or something like that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. In like the most normal ass place. That's right.
Just like nonchalant.
Oh yeah.
I'm out of here.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want to watch it again. I'll watch it a second time for sure.
You'd be surprised how rewatchable it is, like for back to back. It really like added a lot the second time, even though I still like loved it the same amount, like first time, second time. But there is still like a lot you can get out of doing it the second go around. I think is like, and again, it's 80 minutes. It flies by.
Yeah. It was just good to look at. It was
oh yeah.
It was art. I mean, every set piece was just different art. The way they dressed, the way like everything was just.
It reminded me
good artistic feel.
It reminded me a lot of like Hackers, which came out like 95, has a very similar like counterculture way of dressing every character, where it's just like the most absurd looking clothes you've ever seen, and they hang out in like the craziest looking rooms, but. Like, and I was like telling my coworker about this, talking to him about the movie earlier, where I felt like this like feels very time and place, like turn of the millennia, but also doesn't feel locked into the 90s.
Yeah.
Where like it feels like it can only like this sort of like environment can only happen in the late 90s, but it doesn't feel like I'm watching something that's dated like Hackers.
Sure.
I think it just like adds so much to like the tone of the movie too. Like we're not like like of course they're like dropping like Baywatch, the teen idols like looks like a fucking magazine boy or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It doesn't feel locked into the 90s, but it still feels so specific to the time.
Yeah.
It feels weird.
Do I not know how to play Kick the Can?
Maybe that's again like I don't know either, but I think it's hide and seek, but at some point the hiders have to go kick the can and like announce they're like, here we come to kick the can, and the seeker has to kick the can first to get them out. Either he finds them or they try and kick the can.
I gotta play.
We gotta figure this out. What are the rules here?
Yeah, fucking like kick the can.
Yeah.
Then go into Juju Fruits party.
Juju Fruits, big blowout party where I guess the whole town is at.
Apparently.
Everybody's
I like
there.
that. I like that vibe. I like that everybody who knows everybody's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah, no, I liked it. I liked it. It was very fun. Very fun watch.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Really enjoyed it. Any final thoughts out of you?
No, I'll give you my ranking here. I'm gonna give it a freaking 9 out of 10.
I'm going with an 8 out of 10. First time, second time, 8 out of 10. Again,
Nice.
really liked it a lot.
Fuck yeah. Good. I gotta watch Mysterious Skin now.
Yeah. Okay. Again, like all of his movies are like under 90 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, except for Mysterious Skin, which is like 105, but that doesn't count.
Okay.
105 is still reasonably short.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Depending on like what kind of movie you're doing, but
Hell yeah. All right, here's where we ask the big question, if, and I think you're not gonna like my answer maybe. Does it belong on the Weirdo Watch list? I really don't think so.
Really?
And here I only because, like, if I were to make a list, if it were my list, this wouldn't be quote unquote weird enough for me to just, I don't know, label it weird. You know what I mean? It's surreal. It's got great set design. But the lizard stuff can get a little bit weird, things like that. Overall, it doesn't seem like weird cinema to me. Just a really well made,
Sure.
Artsy movie. But I think we might not agree. So what do you think?
I think it definitely still does belong.
Yeah.
Because you could again like point to all like the surface level stuff. Yeah, like the alien shows up and we get no explanation like at all, like to like no like yeah like surface level explanation to any of the stuff that really happens. We are just supposed to like either like ride along with everything or end up getting be just having to sit with it for so long. But I mean, like, no one's again, I don't want to just like chalk it up to being like it's weird because surface level characters talk funny, but I still think like when you're watching it again, like the vibe is just different. It's not like off to where like I mean like it can be like if like everything feels off and uncomfortable because like that's the point of the movie.
Yeah.
I
think I can see an argument for it for sure. There's definitely a lot of weirdness to the movie. I just like, if I had to clean up the list, I mean, it would teeter. It would teeter for me. I'm not even saying it's like definitely not weird, but if we had to clean up the list a little bit, this one is, it's like Knight Riders is a little, that's kind of weirder to me. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
even just even the concept.
Did we decide on if
weirder.
that one? Did we decide if that one was?
I want to say I want to say we said no.
Yeah, because
I think maybe we said no, and I feel similar to this, like, but because the concept of this movie is not super out there. Some of the alien stuff for sure, but it's really just following this group of sexual teenagers.
I think
sexual,
for me,
and that's not the only thing, but
I think for me because the time and place of it, the familiar but unfamiliar setting is what does it for me, I think.
Yeah.
Again, it's like it said, like the movie opens like Dark is saying like like this is LA, but it's also nowhere. I forgot the exact statement he drops.
Yeah.
But and for being in LA, nothing in the movie feels like real.
Right.
And I know that's what Dark was looking for the whole time. He wanted something real. Couldn't get it. So I think it belongs.
Fair enough. Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
And that
all right,
is...
you want to? It's my pick this week.
It's your pick. What are we watching next time?
I always say this week, even though it's a bi-weekly thing.
This
next episode, we're going
to
watch. Yeah, we're going to watch 2013's Mood Indigo. It's a movie called Mood Indigo, directed by Michael, or maybe is that Michael or
Michel
Michel Gondry?
Yeah,
Is that Michael Gondry?
Gondry, I think. Yeah.
That's definitely a guy. So Michael. Oh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I was about to drop that one. Yeah, it was like the same director as
Oh, that was just
Mind.
written by. Okay.
No, Gondry directed Spotless Mind.
Yeah. I was Charlie. I thought Charlie Kaufman did that movie.
But he must have just
wrote it, I suppose. Okay. Be Kind, Rewind. I see. It's okay.
And
I've heard of some.
Seth Rogen's The Green Hornet.
Oh God. Nice.
All right.
Mood Indigo.
Mood Indigo 2013, Michael Gondry. A woman suffers from an unusual illness caused by a flower growing in her lungs. It stars a lot of French people.
I hope it's funny.
Well, let's check what genre. It's a drama fantasy.
Okay.
But it
doesn't sound funny.
It's free on Hoopla, Canopy, Fossum, and you can rent it for a couple bucks.
Fuck, did I do a rental one? I didn't even look.
No, you did. Okay. We got it. It's available. We can watch it.
Canopy.
Yeah. The other library one that I can't use because of my county.
Oh, Canopoo.
Yeah. Canopy only works if I live in Minneapolis and I'm registered at the Minneapolis library. I fucking got a local county library card for my county's library, and then I found out I couldn't use fucking Canopy. I was pissed. Did all that easy setting up and waiting for my library card to show up. Can't use the service. Not allowed. Too expensive for the local county.
Go get a book. Get a book and read. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, we'll watch that for the next episode. Not next week, but the week after. Maybe.
Sounds good to me.
On time. Actually, I think
sounds.
Oh yeah, we should be.
Why not? Why not?
We should be.
All right. Got anything else you wanna give people any advice?
I got no advice. I got nothing.
No advice for the people. How about a tip? Is that the same thing?
I feel like an advice and a tip are the same thing.
How about a monetary tip? How about you give everybody who listens $1? If you're listening right now, please message us. Mikey will think about sending you $1.
I'm not gonna do that.
Listen, I don't think anybody gets this far. If they were here, did they get this far?
Drop a comment.
Let's say some obscene, crazy shit.
I'll let you do that. All right,
I'll come up with it for the next episode. I'll have some really eyebrow-raising comments about the president next episode.
Don't end up on a watch list, please, because I'll end up there too, since I'm associated.
You are highly associated with this guy,
yeah,
who said some unsavory things.
Don't check the wedding tape.
Respect.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the Weirdo Watchlist Podcast. I almost just did the whole intro again. Be sure to like the video, listen to the podcast, leave a comment if you want to, subscribe, do what you do, and anticipate what Faster has to say to us at the end of the next episode.
It's going to be good.
Thank you, everybody, and good night.